And now we're going to hear from Ian Gerfield. Ian is the owner of Ian's Pizza. And he graduated from the University of Massachusetts Amherst with a interdisciplinary degree in philosophy and economics, and started writing the business plan for Ian's Pizza while he was in school. Interestingly, I thought, visited many college campuses, over 60 around the country, and finally ended up choosing Madison in which to locate his business. And then went to Italy and befriended an Italian family, and the rest, they say, is history. So, Ian, how is your business adjusting to these current economic challenges, given McDonald's?
Thanks, Linda. Can everybody hear me? Yep. This mic kind of gives me this eerie feeling I'm testifying in front of one of the Senate members. Like no senator in India. Actually, I think I'm going to stand up over there. The first thing, for me is really to try to put some of our emphasis and energy on what's going on within the business. I remember about December last year, I think like a lot of people, I was really concerned about our numbers, and I remember coming home and talking with my girlfriend, and she made a really good point, which was instead of really focusing on spreadsheets and your P&Ls, is to focus on what's going on inside your business. How are your customers perceiving your product? How is your product? It's very easy to kind of get sucked into spreadsheets and really kind of get wrapped up into that. But really, you can't control what's on the spreadsheet, but you can control what's going inside your business. The next thing for us, which is incredibly important, is, and Damon mentioned this, is values. For us, we've got a strong set of values, and what values do for us is they tell us who we are and what we stand for. And the reason that's so important, because if we know who we are, then we can figure out where we want to go. Which brings me to my next point, which is vision. And we just finished a kind of a long process of coming up with a 10-year vision for our business. Now, for us, vision is very different from mission statement. Mission statement, as we teach it to our staff, is our reason for being. Vision is where we want to go. It's our X on the map. Our vision basically creates, or it outlines a clear picture of what we want to look like at a determined point in the future. And the reason this is so important for us is because it not only helps us to figure out the opportunities we do want to pursue, but more importantly, the ones that we want to let go of. Now, in times like these, our tactics may change, but our vision remains the same. Over the next 10 years, this is going to really help us to get all of our people focused on realizing our vision and working towards a common goal. I know, during times like these, it's easy to try to take a stab at this or that, you get nervous, but vision helps us to see through these times and have a kind of a longer-term outlook for our business. The next thing for us, too, that is incredibly important, I think, is having a culture of inclusion and participation. One of the things that we do at Ian's is we are an open book management company. I don't know how many of you are familiar with open book management, but in short, what that means is we not only share our financials with our staff, but we get them to actively participate in reporting of those numbers during our staff meetings. The great thing about open book management is that when things aren't going great, everybody knows the picture and everybody can share in the stress, if you will, in addition to coming up with solutions and how to turn the ship around. We've been doing open book management for about, I think, 3 or 4 years now. And before, when we were kind of closed book, I remember it was hard, to remedy certain situations when our staff didn't really know what was going on. There's actually a great book that's on the resource list. It's called Breaking of Business by Jack Stack. It was a company down in Missouri that essentially developed open book management, and I would highly recommend everybody to check that out. I know I don't have a lot of time here left, but I just want to mention, in addition to some of the books on the resource list, one of actually the most crucial resources for us in the last, I would say, 5 or 6 years has been an outfit in Ann Arbor, Michigan called Zing Train. Their website is zingtrain.com. And I would, again, encourage everybody to check them out. They have been a real source of inspiration for us and have really helped us to develop from, I would say, small mom and pop operation into something that is hopefully developed into a larger organization. Thank you.